It's Turkish films, and today we are playing chess. We're playing as the 2010 from Israel. Yes, got it right. And we're playing an open Sicilian. Very cool. I like open Sicilians. We're playing the Najdorf, which I think is my favorite position. He's going for this regular one. This is like the standard one. Um, and then I think the French. I want to say the French attack. Why can't I think of the name of it? Anyway, Bishop E3 was more popular for a little bit. And this is pretty good, right? He's developing all his pieces to active squares. We're going to ask the bishop to move. And then now we play e6, I think. Bishop d3 is a pretty standard move. E6, I would have rather played e5. And I think maybe I could have played e5 there. But I'm just going to kind of play this like a Schwenigen or Scheveningen. I always forget how to say it. But I was pretty sure that f4 was probably a pretty good move there. Honestly, I thought f4 was strong. Just to collapse my kind of brittle center. But here it kind of looks like queen to b6 is a good move because it attacks the b2 pawn and it attacks the knight on d4. So it does two things at once. And I'm trying to see if there's a line after queen b6, knight to b3, in which I can't put my knight on g4. I can't put my knight on g4 because the queen will take it. I still don't really see a problem with queen b6, so we're going to play queen b6, attacking the pawn and the knight. I only see one move that defends both, unless there's like some crazy sack or something. Cool. And this makes me more relaxed because now his pieces are over on the queen side and the king side is fairly stable. Now if I move my knight anywhere, it'll be attacking his bishop. Also, his bishop will be attacking my bishop. So probably rook e8 is called for at some point. And if not queen b6, there could be knight d5 opportunities because my knight will defend the bishop backwards. The problem with that move now is that the knight on c3 will take it, and it'll be attacking my queen. Okay, so his plan here looks like he's defending the b2 pawn so he can prepare to move the b3 knight. The b3 knight's not so happy, honestly. And so I'm considering, I like that my pieces are looking at, my queen is looking at the f2 square. I want to get more pieces on the f2 square, namely my jar-squared bishop. I don't know where I'm guessing he'll play knight a4 attacking my queen. That seems to be like the most bothersome move. But I don't really see I don't see why it's an issue really. My pawn structure is very compact and very small. I think, what is a good plan here? Well, I don't want him to have two bishops. So maybe I play knight c5 and try to take his bishop pair. That also stops knight a4. We'll go for it. Also, maybe now my bishop goes d7 to c6. All right, and then I just take with the pawn, or take with the queen. I kind of like the idea of taking with the queen, because my queen can slide over. Yeah, we'll take with the queen. Taking with the pawn. Okay, I changed my mind again. We're gonna take with the pawn, put our queen on c6, and then try to put our rook on d8. This is the idea. We're gonna try to take the open center file. Oh, blunder. He just plays e5. Yeah, he just plays e5. Oh, and I lose now. That's so sad. I'm just on a piece for nothing. Yep, he just takes the knight first. Well, the rest of this game is going to go very quickly. I'm not going to resign because I don't think you should resign when you're only like 2000s, you know? Once you get like more better, you can do that, but yeah, I'm not strong enough to resign. Man, it's unfortunate. So the only way we can win now is by like checkmating him. So if we can somehow bait him into playing moving the F pawn, like I'm imagining we can play G5, G4, G3, and for some reason he'll have to move the F pawn, then I can play C4, attack the bishop, and it's check. The problem is he just plays bishop back to F2. Okay. I was gonna say line the rook up with the queen. Yeah, I'm just throwing now. This is all acceptable. GG. Um, so to start the analysis early, um, probably here I can play E5. I just don't like exposing the pin on my queen. E6 is, I think, a fine move. Um, Queen B6 is a one move attack. Really, that's what it is. It's a one move. It's a one move threat. This game's over, so I'm just gonna look over this a little bit. Yeah, it's just a one move threat. Queen C7 is a good move here. Yeah, and definitely taking with the queen is necessary because you just lose the game if you don't. Oof. So that was just a tactical miss, pretty much. Takes. Okay. I'm really not paying attention. Cool. Okay. Uh, let's defend the pawn like this. Takes. Make space for our king. You always got to be careful because you can get there's stalemate and stuff. So just, you know, never resign. There's always a chance, unless there isn't, and then you should give up. Easiest way to win here is, yeah, probably putting rook behind the pawn and just flushing my bishop out. My bishop has nowhere safe to go. H3, F3, followed by G4 will be pretty trapping. Um, we're getting kind of into stalemate territory a little bit. I need one fewer pawns. That's important. Okay, we gotta stop the queen. Oh, here. He makes a queen. And I just have too many legal moves. Whoa. Yeah, very good. Excellent checkmate by Omers 2000. Good for him. We're gonna assess the game. This was a very quick video. Yesterday's video I filmed in the morning as well, and I lost that one somehow worse than this one. This was just a one move blunder. Um, I mean, it was like three one move blunders. But yeah, I just didn't want to post the yesterday's one because it was such a bad video. All right. Okay, this is all normal. And I think e6 is even fine. Yep. Yeah, e6 is good. I'm doing great. Oh, queen b6 is good. Winning a tempo. I'm supposed to kick the enemy piece. I'm supposed to play g4, I think. He goes back, and then I'm supposed to play. Doesn't tell me. Here you go. Yeah, g5. G5 is sketchy, but it's a good move apparently. And then yeah, dc5 is just blunder. I just lose. To retry, queen takes is better. And the game is balanced. Black has a slight edge. I think it's just because my king is less weak than his. If you look at his king, he only has one piece defending it. And again, like I said, my knight can hop in. My bishop can reach full potential on the b7, h1 diagonal. So I have good prospects. He has to play f4, but he can't. Like he has to play f45 or get his queenside rolling. And getting the queenside rolling is not that straightforward. That probably means knight a4, queen c7, and then he can try playing moves like c4 or b4. Yeah, e5 was exactly correct. The rest of the game is kind of just irrelevant. Yeah, no more blunders. Yeah, even sacking my queen wasn't a blunder because the game was over no matter what. Okay, so lessons learned this game is don't be bad in the opening. Um, this isn't quite the style. E6 is not really my style. I just want to figure out if E5 is bad here. Because I was considering playing E5, and it is because knight F5. Yeah, you always got to watch that if knight F5 is good. And here it is. So E6 stops knight F5. Perfect. If bishop C4, there's some sacks he can play, honestly, on E6. So if bishop C4 instead of bishop D3, he can take with the bishop. I take back, and the queen swings in, as well as the knight hopping into E6. So you got to be careful with that structure. Otherwise, yeah, it was just a momentary lapse in judgment. Just not seeing check captures threats, and E5 is a threat because my bishop was undefended. So maybe in the future I'll keep track of what pieces are undefended, and now I'll see which pieces can be pinned. Awesome. Well, this was a very short video. Thank you for watching, and stay Turkish.